to Let's Go Comics. I'm going to go over my top 9 comics of the week for October 20th. Let's go. Alright, hello everyone. Welcome to Let's Go Comics. I'm going to go over my top 9 picks of the week. I didn't pick up a ton of comics this week, unlike the past couple weeks that I have. I've been actually trying to rebuild my backlog, my back issues, so I've been trying to put more money towards that. So let's get into it. I have my top 9 this week. I didn't quite get to 10, and honestly, 2 of them I didn't read. I'll just spoil that now. So the first one I got here is Nubia and the Amazons. So I'll be completely honest, I did not read this one, but it was on the spec list this week because of it's the first appearance of the new Amazons, and it's the first appearance of Andromeda. I know on Key Collector it was the top spec pick of the week, so I said, what the heck, I'll pick it up. I didn't read it because I've watched everyone and read some reviews on this, and it didn't seem like a lot of people enjoyed this one. But I picked it up because of the spec. I'll just throw this into my spec box, so I'm okay with that. I do like the cover, though. The cover is pretty cool. It's got this chick here. I'm guessing that's Andromeda. I don't know, but she's got this cool fur coat. I don't know. I like the cover, so that'll go into my box. All right, so the next one I have here is Star Wars: The High Republic, number 10. Now this is another one that I did not read. Just throwing that out there. This was on the spec list also because it's the first full appearance of Lord Adine. Honestly, I don't know why I haven't been reading this because I'm a huge Star Wars fan, especially like the Old Republic. So I don't know. Maybe I'll pick this one up, the rest of them up, and see if I can get them for a decent price and read it. Either way, I got this for my spec box because why not? Might as well. It's a pretty cool. This is the variant cover also. I didn't mention that. I think that's supposed to be her, so that's why I got this one. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. But there's a bunch of other covers, but I thought this one was cool, so I picked this one up. Alright, now on to the comics that I actually did read. The first one is Legends of the Dark Knight, number 6. Now, honestly, I've the first 3 I read of this one, they were enjoyable. I enjoyed reading those. Number 4, if I remember correctly, was kind of like an off story. It was okay. Number 5, it was alright. I didn't really enjoy the artwork in the last one though, but the story was okay. And so I was like, I don't know if I'll get the next one. I'll give it one more shot and see. Just see. There's 2 separate stories in this one. And honestly, they weren't. This is my opinion. I didn't think they were great. Nothing that I would just like, oh man, I'm totally remembering that years from now. No, I ain't gonna remember them. I mean, it's a pretty cool cover. It's got Croc on it. One of the stories has Croc in it. The first one, yeah, see, I don't even remember already the first story. I think there was a variant cover on this one, but I'm pretty sure this is his cover A. Honestly, the stories weren't that great. There was some action in it, but yeah. The next one is on the spec. Number 7's on the spec. I don't know if I'll pick it up. Okay, I probably will just because of that, but I'm not. I'm not enjoying this as much as it started with the three. But anyways, that's Legends of the Dark Knight number 6. All right, so my next one is Refrigerator Full of Heads. This is a horror by Joe Hill. It's pretty good. From what I've heard is that it's a spin-off from Basket Full of Heads, I think. It's something like that. Don't quote me on it, but I never read that, but I could follow this pretty well. I thought the story was pretty good. It got kind of goofy in the middle. The way it kind of just like how it got into what was going on. And it was... It's based in the 80s, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, but there's some goofy things that happen. It's a little gory. Not really scary, but I'm interested to see what happens in the next one. So that's Refrigerator Full of Heads. I'll definitely get the next one just to see what happens. Alright. Okay, so sorry I had to cut that. I had the coughs, so my bad. But my next one is Catwoman Lonely City. So this is DC Black Label, I'm pretty sure, yeah. And I've been finding myself buying the Black Labels whenever they come out. It seems like they almost come out weekly. But I've been enjoying most of them because they're a little bit more adultish, you know. So they're to me they're a lot of fun stories. I don't know how well they tie into a lot of things because I'm not a huge DC person, but I've been definitely finding myself buying more DC lately over Marvel. Just because, to me, I don't know, man. Like some of the Marvel stuff is so hard to follow, and things going on. You have to read this and this. I know a lot of times that's how Marvel is and all that, but lately I haven't been enjoying a lot of it. But I have been with the DC Black Label. But this one, for me, is probably one of my least favorite DC Black Labels so far. This is one of the variant covers for it with Catwoman. It's kind of got her suit on half, and then like her old face. It's set in the future. On the backside here, I mean that's the cover A. I'm pretty sure this is cover B. There's another cover I wanted, but they didn't have that cover. But the story in this is it's set in the future. I don't really want to give too much away about it, but it's set in the future. Batman's dead. She gets out of jail, and it gives me like Days of the Future Past type feels with this, but in DC way because there's no Sentinels, but there's Bat Cops, and I feel like they gave me like Sentinel vibes with it, and man, I don't want to give too much away on this, but it's this. The art is good in it. I did enjoy the art quite a bit in this. It's what kept me like following it and not losing my way on it. I mean, I kind of did in the middle, but man, I'll probably get the next one just to see what happens, but it definitely wasn't my favorite. Just wasn't. I mean, if you're a Catwoman fan, you probably will like it, but I don't know. It just wasn't huge for me. It's on spec also. It's got the Orpheus first mention of Orpheus, and the first appearance of the Bat Cops or Sentinels for me. That's how they seem. All right, next one on my list is Death of Doctor Strange. Now I did pick up a Marvel book. I know. The first one I did enjoy. I feel like this one's on the same pace as the first one. This is cover A. There is a cover B. It's got like a Spawn variant cover, which is pretty cool, but I just decided to go with cover A. There's way too many variants, man. I might pick up 2 of them just to do it, but otherwise it's like, I'm not going to spend all my money on these variants, dude, unless someone's crazy about them, but anyways, it's fun. There's some fun things that happen in it. It is a spec. It has the first team appearance of the 3 mothers, which was kind of, in my opinion, it was kind of goofy, honestly. I still enjoyed it, but it was kind of, I laughed with some of it. I don't know if you were supposed to laugh, but I was like, I don't know, man. Like, I still enjoyed it. It was good pacing. The artwork is pretty good in this, so I'll definitely keep following this one for now. Alright, so my next one is Eat the Rich #3. Now this is the variant cover. I don't know how many variants were on this one, but they had this one. My LCS actually only had like 3 copies of this, and they only had 1 copy of the variant. I'm like, well, I might as well just pick up the variant. So I'm glad I got there when I did. I don't know. It seems like it's pretty popular. I've enjoyed this one. It's been interesting. I feel like all of us have been reading something that's killing the children, so we're all kind of like on this thinking all these boom stories are going to be great and all. But this is kind of follow that, and it's good. I think the pacing's good. The things that are going on it's kind of weird, but I like it. It's kind of got this, I don't know how to explain it, like, without giving too much away. I know a lot of people seem like they're falling off on it, but I know, my girlfriend's been reading this one also, and she's enjoying it right now too. I mean, we're all just trying to, like, after reading something about the children, we're like, oh, these stories are going to be great. And it's just got a lot to live up to, I believe, and I don't know, I've been enjoying it, so it's on my list. It's on one of my top lists, so I definitely can't wait to see what happens next on this one. Alright, so my number 2 pick is Batman vs. Bigby. Now this is another Black Label book. See, I told you, they just keep coming out, man. I keep buying them, so whatever you're doing, DC, you're doing something right, because I just keep buying them. But this one's been fun also. It's more of a fable, I guess, type story. It's not really real in Gotham, what's going on here. It's just a fable. I think there was a variant on this one. I just picked up, I'm pretty sure this is his cover A, because that's all my LCS had. There's been some fun things that have been going on in this. It's been interesting. It's got good pacing. It's got good action. I just want to know what happens next. I'm pretty sure this is a 4-part story. Doesn't say it, but I'm pretty sure it's a 4-part story. So this has been a surprise for me on this one, because I actually didn't pick this one up, the number 1 when it first came out, but I kept hearing good things about it, and my LCS had it, so I was like, screw it, I'll just pick both up and read it. And they've been good. So yeah, I can't wait to get the next one on this one. If you like Batman, I feel like there's just so many Batman books also, like, dude, like, I can't keep up with all of them. I just can't, so if there's one that you've been reading and I don't have it on here, I'm sorry. Like, there's just too many Batman comic books to keep up on. I'm just trying to read some of these other ones. So, unless there's one that you think that I should be reading, go ahead and comment down there and let me know. But, dude, there's this, like, the whole rack is just like, Batman this, I am Batman, Batman this, Batman that. I'm like, dude, I only have so much cash flow, man. Alright, so, my number 1 pick for the week. I know not everyone was able to get this one. Spoiler alert! I'm sure you all know now. It's Gunslinger Spawn. Now, I was lucky. My LCS had this available when I walked in. And I got a couple of copies. I got this one and... Actually, whoops. Let me grab the other one. I got this copy also, and the one behind me, or the one I just showed. Whatever. I got 2 copies. They said they had more, but they were still boarding them up, which I really love about my LCS, is that they board and bag every single copy, even brand new copies. I know I've been in some of the other comic book stores around the other area. They're like 40, 50 minutes away from where I live, and they don't board and bag any other new releases. So, I don't know, man. I don't know how I got so lucky, but... every once in a while I'll have to check. I check them, and they're usually in pretty good shape. But you go to some of those other comic books and they don't board and bag these. It's like, good luck. If you're looking for a 9.8, good luck, buddy, because you probably ain't gonna find it with how many people are going in and out of those places. Like, we've gone down to some of those other ones, and they're just packed. What I love about my LCS, they're not packed when I go in there right when they open on Wednesday, so I can get all the new releases before everyone else gets in there. But I don't worry about it too much either if I end up missing something and coming back in later, because they board and bag all of them. It's awesome. Spoiled. But anyways, so this is my number 1 pick of the week. So I'll be honest, I've never read a Spawn book before. Yep, I know, right? But I heard the Gunslinger was coming out and it piqued my interest, so I was like, I have to get that. It sounds really cool, and I love that era of time, so I was hoping for that, and we got it. There's 3 stories in here. One is a modern type story, which actually was good. I enjoyed it, and then there's 2 other stories that are set back in time. I like the way he talks and all that, so I really enjoyed this. This was a surprise. I knew I was probably gonna like it, but it was still a surprise to me how much I liked it. The artwork's great. I mean, you can't go wrong with McFarlane. So I mean, what's there to say? His work is well known. I'm just surprised I never actually read a Spawn book until now. So I'll probably go find King Spawn 1, 2, and 3. I'm pretty sure my LCS has them. They're pretty easy to find. So I'll probably pick those up just to read them because of this. But I'm definitely going to be following this one now because it's just a lot of fun. It was fun. So that's what I got this week. Thank you if you made it this far. If you made it this far, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. And give us a thumbs up. If you didn't like this, then thumbs down. Whatever, man. I don't care. I'm just here to give you some information about what's going on this week. What's good, what's bad, what I liked, what I didn't like, whatever. Anyways, I'll come back in the next video and show you what I got from my pickups from the backlogs in their boxes, because I like to go digging through my LCS's boxes on new release week. So, alright, we'll check you later. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.